To launch the Genesis software, double-click on the icon. The Case Data Manager requires a username and password to log in. This is the central portal to navigate to find the cases for analysis. Case Data Manager is organized in a left to right manner, starting with cases. And when you click on a case, down below the case information, any patient names, identifications, referring physicians, notes, clinical indications would appear, as well as moving to the right, the slides associated with that case. And when you click on the slide details will also filter in the slide details section of the Case Data Manager. On the top toolbar, you will see it is organized in a same manner for case, slide, cell, how to acquire the images, how to review the images, and finally reporting, how to create reports, view statistics, a robust filter built into our system. By selecting on the Edit button, we can see all the fields one can filter from, such as results, time frames, from the case level, the slide level, and even the cell level. When creating a new case, the patient demographic information can be manually entered or integrated with the laboratory LIS system so that it is pre-populated. The ASI software, upon case completion, can also transmit the results, images, statistics back to the LIS system as well. To show the features of our filtering system, I have named today's demo case IHC demo. So I may type in the case name under case name and hit go. This brings up my particular case of interest, and I can focus specifically on this one case. To start the manual HiPath image acquisition, I will double click on the slide of interest. I will start today's presentation with the HER2 membrane stain. The HiPath manual system is attached to any manual microscope that may already exist in your laboratory. As long as there's an available tri-knock, we can place our camera and our software on a PC. In this demonstration, imagine we are at your microscope and we're looking down at this HER2 slide. And we want to manually move to regions where the tumor is present and where you would like the quantification of the stain to occur. So as we find focus, I'm just going to select on the capture button, and it will capture that frame, and in the background the system is doing its analysis. We move from frame to frame under the microscope and stop when we want to capture the tumor area of interest. And we continue this process until we have captured frames to represent the entire tumor area present. Once we are done with our capturing process, we can switch over into the analysis mode and review the software's results. Here we have an overlay of the software results. By pressing the space bar, we can toggle back and forth to review the cells that have been identified as 0, 1+, 2+, or 3+. Each category is color-coded and displayed here on the graph. So a 1 is equal to 1+, 2+, 3+ accordingly. At the bottom left-hand side of each frame is the statistics of the individual frame. Here under slide statistics is the accumulation of all 5 frames that were analyzed by the software, over 2,000 cells, and the percentage of cells that fall into each category. As we toggle through each frame, we can review the software analysis, and we can also see how the software detects each nuclei by separating out the dab from the hematoxylin. The membrane view is very powerful because it allows us to distinguish how the software makes the determination of 0, 1, 2, or 3 plus. And these settings are determined by each individual laboratory based on your stain manufacturer and scoring of 0, 1, 2, and 3. Other tools in the software include a lasso tool. This lasso tool can include or exclude areas of analysis. In this example, I will remove this tissue fold. And the statistics are adjusted in real time to reflect the change. And now I will move on to the next stain. I will select the Ki67 to display the nuclear IHC. Very similar to how the HER2 membrane stains were captured, the nuclear stains go through the same process. As we're at the manual microscope, we go through and we capture the representative tumor regions on this slide. As you can see, as I'm going through, the software is analyzing these frames in the background as I go through the capturing mode. Once I've completed, I hit the stop, and now I can do my review. The nuclear IHC analysis is different from the membrane, whereas the signals are little dots that are placed on the nuclei themselves, but they are color-coded similar to the membrane analysis, where negative is blue and all the others colors, yellow, orange, and red, all signify positive staining. They're just divided into weak, moderate, and intense staining. In the statistics, the results take the complete positive stain of 1, 2, and 3 to give the end results. And we also provide intensities values between 0 to 3, all red, and H score as well. This nuclear software can be utilized on any nuclear stain, for example, ER, PR, Ki67 as a few examples. The membrane stain previously displayed for the HER2 can also be utilized for PDL1. Once we have completed our case analysis, we can generate a complete report. So I'll show this example of a complete breast panel including a fish, since our software does allow for fish cases as well. We just highlight the slides of interest and select Create Breast Panel Report. And representative images from each stain appear in the images category of the report with the results that were generated from the analysis software. These reports can be saved as PDF, Word, Excel, HTML, and XPS. And this information can be exported to the LIS system for reporting, images, raw data, or the PDF report itself. Thank you for participating in today's